Hi, my name is Rewired. I represent Psytrance Plugins, and I want to show you a collaboration I've done with Rewired Records in order to bring you this new VST called Zion 2. You can find this VST under the Rewired Records label at rewiredrecords.co.uk. Okay, so this is the second version of the Zion plugin we released 2 years ago. This is an SF2 player. It plays SF2 files and brings an extensive sound bank with a lot of good samples for you to use in your rave tracks. So it also brings some new features. One of them is the possibility to play two sounds at the same time. In Zion 1 you could only play one sound, but in Zion 2 you can play two sounds. To select the samplers, use these buttons that say 1 and 2 and use the on off button to turn them on or off. So let's say one sample, two samples. Okay, so this is very cool because you can play two samples at the same time. Each of these samplers has an independent volume control pen with LFO, octave and semitone control. You also have an independent amp envelope for both of these samplers. Okay, in this side there's a master amp control with velocity for the keys. You also have a filter control with a state variable filter with envelope. You also have LFO for the frequency, but this LFO only works in the low pass mode. And you have a mode for the VCA, exponential or linear. Right here you have the voice settings, poly or mono, the mode, legato always, and the slide control to create slides in your playback. Okay, so one of the biggest features of this VST is the chorder control. Okay, so you can actually draw your own chords. In Zion 1 you were limited to the pre-made chords, but in Zion 2 you can edit your own chords. So to edit them you click in this button right here to toggle them on off, and then you select the notes and the octaves that you wish to use. So for example, let's take a lead, let's see this one. This is with chord, without chord, with chords. You can actually draw your own chords. Another big feature of this VST is the harp. You have an octave stepper and a tune stepper. So basically you can connect the octave and the tuner, let's say two steps. Okay, two steps right here too. Let's say like this. Just change the sound to something different. Okay, so now you can play the sound with the harp. You can also use the tuner. Okay, so these steppers have 16 steps, so you can create very large melodies with them, and it's very cool. Okay, another thing is the transgate. The transgate is awesome because you can create very cool rhythms with it. Okay, so this works for infinite samples, but if you have a one-shot sample, it fades away. So what you can do is to click on the retrigger and retrigger the transcade. So this way the sound will play like it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is very cool. You have an effect tab with distortion, delay, reverb. This reverb is very cool. It has a lot of modes, phaser and chorus. Okay, so in the system tab you have the folders for your expansions. If you use different files or different expansions, you have to write the path to your expansions in these fields right here. Okay, so there are some skins. Okay, so I'm going to show you some samples of the VST. I'm not going to show you them all, but I'm going to show you some, and I hope you enjoy. So let's go. Some bass. Let's check some classical sounds. You also have some drums, so I have the delay turned on, so this will sound a little bit awkward, but kicks. Okay, let's check some leads. Some organ. Some pads, very cool pads. There are some piano sounds. My favorite, the stabs. There are some strings also. And to finalize, some voice. Okay, so this is a little bit what you can find in Zine 2. You can get this plugin at rewiredrecords.co.uk. It's distributed for Windows and Mac. And this is it. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you next time.